Journey to the enchanted isles of the Galapagos and encounter a living museum of evolution. This archipelago, isolated for millions of years, has given rise to some of the most unique and fascinating creatures on Earth. From giant tortoises lumbering across volcanic landscapes to marine iguanas grazing on underwater algae, the Galapagos Islands offer a wildlife experience unlike any other. Join us as we explore the top 20 most iconic animals that call this extraordinary place home and delve into the incredible adaptations that allow them to thrive in this unique environment. Galapagos giant tortoise. These incredible creatures are truly the icons of the Galapagos. They are the largest living tortoises on Earth, with some individuals weighing over 900 pounds. Imagine a tortoise the size of a small car. They move slowly and deliberately, grazing on grasses, cacti, and fruits. Their shells can vary in shape depending on the environment they live in. Some have domed shells, while others have saddleback shells that allow them to reach higher vegetation. Sadly, they were hunted almost to extinction by sailors who valued them as a source of fresh meat. Today, thanks to conservation efforts, their populations are slowly recovering, and they remain a symbol of the Galapagos' unique and fragile environment. Marine iguana. This remarkable lizard is a testament to the power of adaptation. It's the only lizard in the world that has evolved to forage for food in the ocean. They have blunt snouts and sharp claws that allow them to cling to rocks and graze on algae in the intertidal zone. After a swim in the cold ocean water, they often bask in the sun on the black lava rocks to warm up. Marine iguanas have special glands near their noses that help them expel excess salt from their bodies, which they ingest while feeding on algae. They may look a bit fearsome with their spiky backs and dark coloration, but they are actually quite harmless and fascinating to observe. Blue-footed booby. This bird is a true Galapagos celebrity, known for its comical appearance and elaborate courtship rituals. The males have bright blue feet that they proudly display to attract females. They perform a high-stepping dance, lifting their blue feet one at a time, while whistling and pointing their beaks skyward. Blue-footed boobies are expert divers, plunging headfirst into the ocean to catch fish. They have streamlined bodies and specialized nostrils that close when they dive, preventing water from entering their lungs. Their bright blue feet are not just for show. They also play a role in keeping the birds warm. Galapago Sea Lion. These playful and inquisitive animals are often seen frolicking in the waves or basking on the beaches. They are highly social creatures, living in colonies that can number in the hundreds. Pups are often seen playing with each other and their mothers, learning the skills they need to survive. Galapagos sea lions are closely related to California sea lions, but they are smaller in size. They are opportunistic feeders, preying on fish, squid, and octopus. They are also a vital part of the Galapagos ecosystem, helping to control populations of other marine animals. Galapagos penguin. It may seem strange to find penguins living near the equator, but the Galapagos Islands are home to the only penguin species found north of the equator. These small penguins have adapted to the warm climate by spending most of their time in the cool, nutrient-rich waters of the Humboldt Current. Galapagos penguins are excellent swimmers and divers, preying on small fish and crustaceans. They nest in burrows or crevices to protect themselves from the sun and predators. They are the smallest of all penguin species and are considered endangered due to threats such as climate change and introduced predators. Magnificent frigate bird. This impressive bird is a true aerial acrobat, known for its long, pointed wings and deeply forked tail. The males have a striking red gular pouch that they inflate like a balloon during courtship displays. They soar effortlessly over the islands, often stealing food from other birds in midair. Magnificent frigate birds are kleptoparasites, meaning they obtain food by stealing it from other birds. They are also skilled hunters, catching fish and squid at the ocean surface. Their lightweight bones and large wingspan make them perfectly adapted for a life spent soaring through the skies. Waved albatross. This majestic bird is the largest of all albatross species, with a wingspan that can reach up to 11 feet. They are masters of the air, able to soar for hours on end without flapping their wings. They spend most of their lives at sea, only returning to land to breed on the Galapagos Islands. Waved albatrosses have a unique courtship ritual that involves elaborate dances and bill clack. They form strong pair bonds that can last for many years. They are vulnerable to threats such as long-line fishing and introduced predators, making their conservation a priority. Flightless cormorant. This unusual bird is a unique example of adaptation to an island environment. While most cormorants are strong flyers, the Galapagos cormorant has lost the ability to fly. Instead, it has evolved into a powerful swimmer with strong legs and webbed feet that propel it through the water. Flightless cormorants dive for fish and other marine creatures, using their powerful wings to steer and their hooked beaks to capture prey. They are found only on the islands of Isabella and Fernandina, where they nest on rocky shores. Their small wings and dense bones make them perfectly adapted for a life spent in the water. Galapagos Hawk. This powerful bird of prey is the apex predator of the Galapagos Islands. It has sharp talons and a hooked beak that it uses to capture prey such as lizards, snakes, rodents, and even young iguanas. They are fearless hunters, often seen perched on cacti or rocks, scanning the landscape for their next meal. Galapagos hawks are not afraid of humans and may even approach visitors out of curiosity. They play an important role in the ecosystem by helping to control populations of smaller animals. They are also known to scavenge on carrion and steal food from other birds. Sally Lightfoot crab. This brightly colored crab is a common sight along the rocky shores of the Galapagos. Its vibrant red and orange shell makes it stand out against the dark volcanic rocks. It is incredibly agile, scampering across the rocks and even climbing trees. Sally Lightfoot crabs are scavengers, feeding on algae, dead animals, and anything else they can find. They play an important role in the ecosystem by cleaning up the shoreline and recycling nutrients. Their bright colors may serve as a warning to predators, signaling that they are not a tasty meal. Green sea turtle. These graceful creatures are a frequent sight in the waters surrounding the Galapagos Islands. They are known for their large, streamlined shells and powerful flippers that propel them through the water. They migrate long distances, returning to the Galapagos to nest on the sandy beaches. Green sea turtles are herbivores, grazing on seagrass and algae. They play an important role in maintaining healthy seagrass beds, which provide habitat for many other marine species. They are threatened by habitat loss, fishing, and pollution, making their conservation a priority. Galapagos land iguana. This colorful lizard is found only on the Galapagos Islands. It has a distinctive yellow and brown coloration that helps it blend in with the arid landscape. It is a herbivore, feeding on cacti, leaves, and fruits. Galapagos land iguanas play an important role in seed dispersal, helping to maintain the diversity of plant life on the islands. They are also an important food source for Galapagos hawks. They were once abundant on the islands, but their populations have declined due to introduced predators and habitat loss. Lava lizard. These small lizards are found throughout the Galapagos, adding a splash of color to the volcanic landscape. They come in a variety of colors, depending on the island they inhabit. They are quick and agile, darting across the rocks and basking in the sun. Lava lizards are insectivores, feeding on ants, spiders, and other small invertebrates. They are an important part of the food chain, providing sustenance for larger predators such as snakes and hawks. They are also known to play a role in pollination, as they move from flower to flower in search of insects. Darwin's finches. This group of birds is famous for its role in Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. They are all descended from a common ancestor that arrived on the Galapagos Islands millions of years ago. Over time, they evolved different beak shapes and sizes to adapt to the different food sources available on each island. Darwin's finches are a classic example of adaptive radiation, where a single species diversifies into many different forms to fill different ecological niches. They are a testament to the power of natural selection and continue to be studied by scientists today. Galapagos mockingbird. This intelligent bird is known for its curious nature and its ability to mimic the sounds of other animals. It is often seen hopping around human settlements, scavenging for food and investigating its surroundings. Galapagos mockingbirds are opportunistic feeders, eating insects, fruits, seeds, and even small lizards. They are also known to steal food from other birds and even humans. They are highly adaptable and play an important role in the island ecosystem. Red-footed booby. This booby is easily recognized by its bright red feet and its distinctive blue beak. It is a skilled fisher, plunging into the ocean from high in the air to catch fish. It is also known to steal food from other birds. Red-footed boobies are found throughout the tropical Pacific Ocean, but the Galapagos Islands are an important breeding ground for this species. They nest in trees and shrubs, often forming large colonies. They are highly social birds, communicating with each other through a variety of calls and displays. Nasca Booby. This large booby is known for its distinctive black and white plumage and its powerful beak. It is a skilled hunter, diving into the ocean to catch fish and squid. It is also known for its aggressive behavior, often stealing food from other birds. Nasca boobies are found on several islands in the Galapagos, where they nest on the ground in open areas. They are monogamous birds, forming strong pair bonds that can last for many years. They are an important part of the Galapagos ecosystem, helping to control populations of fish and squid. American Flamingo. This iconic bird is known for its vibrant pink plumage and its long, slender legs. It is often seen wading in the shallow lagoons of the Galapagos, feeding on algae and small crustaceans. American flamingos are highly social birds, gathering in large flocks that can number in the thousands. Their pink coloration comes from the pigments in the algae and crustaceans they eat. They are an important part of the Galapagos ecosystem, helping to maintain the health of the lagoons and wetlands. Galapagos Fur Seal. This playful animal is often seen basking on the rocks or swimming in the cool waters around the Galapagos Islands. It is smaller than the Galapagos Sea Lion and has thick fur that helps to keep it warm. Galapagos fur seals are opportunistic feeders, preying on fish, squid, and octopus. They are also an important food source for Galapagos sharks. They are threatened by habitat loss, fishing, and introduced predators, making their conservation a priority. Hammerhead Shark. This distinctive shark is easily recognized by its unusual hammer-shaped head. It is a top predator in the Galapagos marine ecosystem, using its unique head to sense prey in the water. Hammerhead sharks are found in warm waters around the world, but the Galapagos Islands are an important feeding and breeding ground for this species. They are often seen patrolling the deeper waters around the islands, searching for fish, rays, and other marine animals. They are an important part of the marine ecosystem, helping to maintain a healthy balance of species.